Just sorting through the ugly, the good, and the bad. Restoring the fragments of lost episodes till the repeats get too sad. transmitted from generation to generation to generation to generation. Shovel mountains couldn't make